Hey guys, welcome back to Project Ozone 3. It's just me today. Callum is AFK, and I thought it's probably a good chance just to give you guys a quick tour of what's been happening off camera. Not too much, but as you can see, a fair amount. So I'm just going to really quickly run through that because it's kind of hard to do that while Callum's doing his own thing. It can be quite distracting. Also, keep in mind that I don't have game volume at the current moment. I'm sorry about that. It's because I launched my game without enabling voice meter, and now it's all fucked. So sorry about that. But anyway, I'm gonna give you tell you roughly what's been happening in the past couple of hours. We've just been quite busy at it. God knows when this video is going to be uploaded. This is well in advance because there's about 16 episodes I've already recorded that I'm yet to upload. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anyway. Alright, so basically what we've done, I think we've shown you most of this stuff relatively briefly, like our auto-sieving and all that. I've did a bit of changing here because the system wasn't working. We were getting fucking ore pieces everywhere. Some of them were going into the system, which I'll show you in a second, and that's just not where it's not meant. It's just fucking makes a mess. So, oh fuck's sake, I'll keep picking it up. Keep a distance. So this is much better. We've got a compactor here, which is just slowly making chunks as pieces are pumped into it, and then the chunks are getting pumped out. Anyway, so this is basically the new expansion here. This is basically the new work base. Like, because before you guys saw me and Callum focusing everything down there. That was our original base. A little bit more attractive, to be honest. But this one is far more industrial. It's not quite as attractive, but it's heavy duty and it's got more space in it, and we've got a lot more shit happening here. So anyway, without further ado, we should go in and I'll show you what we've done. And there's a nice view of the farm there. Beautiful. So we've got two entrances to this bad boy, and we go right in. Look at this. Beautiful. Got redstone lamps. I've tried to minimize the torches in here. This is our nice foyer. You meant to keep it warm in here. Both entrances lead in here. It's sort of like, it's a nice part of the factory where aesthetics matter. We've got a rug, painting, the works. And of course, you may have noticed here, we've got an ME crafting terminal now. I think I made this the last two episodes. It took fucking forever to get there, God. But anyway, I've emptied everything into this storage system now. And look at this. So much crap in here. It's fantastic. And now it's got a crafting terminal, so you can literally just make anything you want in here. It's fantastic. I'm so excited to use this properly once we get back into the, once Callum gets back and we do some more quests. It's fantastic, but as you can see, we've got 11,000 iron ingots, amongst other ingots as well. I'm about to show you how we've got that much, but I'll just give you a tour first. So we go through here. This is where those crafting stations were, an extra chest with some random junk in it. And over here, we've got a whole bunch of room for expansion. So this is eventually where I want to put, well, maybe just in this quadrant here. Or segment, rather. I want to put all of the applied energistics stuff over here. So that will be storage blocks, storage like drive spaces, all the crafting. Actually, this won't be enough space for crafting. We'll make another crafting tower somewhere else. But most of it will be able to fit in here. Maybe we'll go underground for the, like down. No, we'll go up. We'll go up with the crafting. And we can put elevators in. Over here, I haven't decided what we're going to put on this side yet. Callum might have a good idea, but I'm thinking something power related, because it is kind of a factory aesthetic here. I'm thinking about putting electric production here. That would be fantastic, but I'm not entirely sure about that. We've got nice big windows out here. Anyway, looking out to the beautiful farm where it's being snowed on, which fucks me off so much. Hate the snow. Puts little white patches everywhere. And it's kind of like my bed. Ugh, it's fucking disgusting. I'm so sorry. That's not the case. It's not the fucking case. I'm not an animal. Jesus. Okay, anyway. So what do we have here? This monstrosity of a thing here. Now, if you watch my full craft series, which God knows you didn't. Well, anyway, the finale at least, I included this little tour of a factory that me and a friend, well, mainly me, but no. You know what? Me and a friend, we made it on the Duncords server, which was a bitch to run on my PC, but you know, it ended up being right. It's just basically an automatic factory, which doesn't have enough power, so it's just fucking fantastic. We're gonna have to fix that. It does have enough power in the day. It runs swimmingly in the day, but in the nighttime it doesn't. But here, look, here's everything going into this chest and then going straight in to the system through this pipe. And then it plugs it straight back into here. And that's where we're getting all these ingots from. Like, there probably won't be enough power at the moment to look, but normally you can see these goes up quite a lot. So there we got infinite bars, guys. Automatic infinite bars, which is pretty fucking good. Anyway, so what this is doing, of course, we're pumping all of the chunks, and eventually when we get digital miners, which is basically like a new form of quarry, we'll put all our ore in here as well. And all of that will get automatically filtered with Ore Dictionary as well into these. So this one is iron, that's gold, and so on and so on. And they all get their own pulverizer and electric furnace. Probably not the way to do it. I don't fucking care. It looks so fucking cool. Anyway, once it's done that, it then goes up into a redstone furnace. So that gets compressed to dust, or no, pulverized to dust, and then cooked back into ingots. So we double our ore, which is, well, that's pretty standard, really. Doubling is good. I mean, mechanism, I think, is the way you can quintuple it. But that requires like helium gas and like tubes and lasers and all that bullshit. We're not doing that. Doubling works. But then periodically you can see we've got a row of some redstone furnaces this way as well. Well, that's because quite often, more often than not actually, this will sometimes make a byproduct. So it won't just make iron, but in this slot here it might make nickel or gold. I think for iron it only makes nickel, but here we go. Okay, what's not coming through? And gold sometimes makes cinnabar. And the cinnabar doesn't need to be processed, so it just goes straight into this chest. But the gold dust and the nickel dust and all other dusts go into these redstone furnaces as well. So we don't leave anything unattended. And then all of that goes back into the system. So essentially, we've got a factory. A working bar factory, which is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I was after. It's got everything we need. And this has got like shit and fucking tons of dust and gravel and sand here. I think it does it in a row, so it does gravel. It keeps doing all the gravel until there's no more gravel. That's alright. And we also... Oh, that's completely empty now. Okay, cool. Yeah, anyway. And that's where it's coming from. But I will want to get a digital miner eventually because these are good. They don't give you everything. Like, they don't give you quartz and much redstone that comes from soul sand, and soul sand's a bit of a pain to make. So basically, that will be good to get a digital miner. Because there's no environmental tech in this one, which is a little bit sad, but that's alright. We'll come up with a good alternative. Anyway, so I've given you a wee brief tour of what we've been doing. We've got Applied Energistics set up. I want to get crafting set up now. And I know that technically isn't on the quests. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. And maybe I am completely right. I'm not sure. But I do want to go wireless first. I want to be able to do crafting terminals, which mean chemical iPhones. Other phones are available. This is not sponsored. And we'll be able to just basically use this anywhere on the island. That's what I'm looking forward to. But first we need to do these other steps. We may as well do... Oh, shit. Sorry, we wouldn't want my heat to turn on. Alright, we have to do these other steps first. So we'll start doing that. And then I know how to make refined storage crafting, but I've completely forgotten how to do it with Applied Energistics. So I'm going to have to do some research about that off camera. Maybe next episode, but to be honest, this wireless crap will probably take us multiple. So we'll jump right in. Going wireless wants us to make a wireless booster, a wireless receiver, and a wireless access point. So we may as well make all those things, because that's probably everything you need. Because a wireless booster is probably the exact same thing as the special thing that you need to put on the refined storage. You just, like, it's like a redstone torch, you just bung it on the cables and it works. So I think I have made a couple of these, yeah. So that's all good. Alright. Ooh, Infinity Booster card. See, this will be quite good, this. Does this mean that I can access it anywhere in the whole game? That will be quite cool to see. I wouldn't mind having that. Anyway, let's get back to it. So we need to make a wireless receiver, which is easy enough. I think we've got all of that, so I'll just go over to this thing here and see if we can make it perfect. We can make that. And then we also need to make a wireless access point, which requires that. Oh, we're missing the last thing. Oh, we need another Flux pearl. Okay. I think we can... No, we can't. Alright, let's just take those 4 really quickly. And I'll bung those into the crusher, or the pulverizer, whatever. And we'll get started with that. But crafting is so fucking awesome, guys. It's my favorite thing. I want to make pretty much everything be able to be crafted automatically, and I'm just looking forward to that. So we'll bung these in the crusher now. That should be... Okay, that's not working, I don't think. It doesn't really have much logic to it. Alright, cool. Got 4 of those. Bung those into the system. Probably gonna need more eventually, but we won't worry about that at the moment. And we'll get started. So we need another one of those. So let's make one more of those. Oh, we probably don't need 2 wireless receivers, do we? Yeah, I'd probably just use this. Oh well. That's alright. We'll make... Oh shit, we're going right down to the bottom, aren't we? Yeah, we need more glass. We really need more glass. How much sand do we have? None. Literally none. Okay, there's got to be an automatic way to make sand. This is outrageous. Oh, of course there is. Just pulverize gravel. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Pulverized gravel. So that's what we need to be fucking doing. We need to... This is why I want to get the crafting, guys, because then we can basically make... Okay, that's alright. Let's see if we can get some... Oh, there's a whole bunch of sand in here, I think. Why don't we take that out? Oh, fuck. I keep picking that up. Alright. Oh, look at all that. So... Okay, we'll just take all that sand here. And we'll cook some of it, and we'll keep some of it as well. This should cook very quickly. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. And it doubles it as well, I think. Yeah, look at that. Because we've got the oil processing upgrade, I think. I don't really know. But it's just fantastic how quick this one is. Alright. Sweet, there's a stack of glass there. We'll just keep going. How much flint do we have, by the way? Look at that. 5,100 flint, almost. That's fucking ridiculous. There's got to be something that we can use this flint for. We can make arrows. We could make like a shit ton of arrows if we wanted to, because the mobs spawn down there. We've got a shit ton of feathers from there. Alright, let's make some of this. We've also got a shit ton of quartz dust, I think. Yeah, like 537. So we can make a lot of those special applied energistics. What? Fuck you. Cables. Alright. Bam, bam, bam. Let's make 63 of them. Probably don't need that many, but we got them now. Maybe I'll take that out now as well, just in case. Okay. Oh, anything raw. I'm also going to take out while we've got the heat. No. Okay. Maybe get some potatoes in there. Sweet. Alright. So, what are we doing? I was fucking around. Okay, that does not work. I might just go with... There we go. Where is it? There it is. We'll make that. Bam. And then we should be able to afford it. Awesome. We've got an access point. That should mark the end of that. Sadly, we're not going to get the cool music, which is pretty depressing. But I feel like you plug that in there. Yeah, look at that. That's right. And then you put the booster card in there, and that will slot. I reckon. Oh wait, I don't think we've got it anymore. I thought we made 2. Maybe it's just been gone missing. But maybe the booster card, the infinity one, means that you actually literally can access it anywhere. We've got the wireless receiver, so all we need now is this. To create, drop 1 singularity and 1 ender dust and cause an explosion within range of the items. So how do you make a singularity and how do you make an ender dust? A singularity requires a matter condenser. Okay, I might have to Google how you get that. And then ender dust is just, I presume, it's probably just quite straightforward, right? You probably have to, oh, you need Endor, which is from the end, of course. So, not accessible at the moment, but really fucking good to know. A booster card will definitely help as well. Look, 16 meters is so shit, but a regular booster card should bump it up to maybe 100. I don't know exactly. I might make another couple. It's a shame that I have to do that, but oh well. Let's fucking do it anyway. I think we've got everything we need. Nope, not even close. What? Oh, we need a Sphax dust and an ender dust. Okay. We'll see about Sphax crystals. Okay. Hold on. How did I get? Oh, okay. So that's exactly what I thought. Okay, no. So we can actually make the ender dust now. So why don't I just worry about? I'll figure out how to make a singularity next episode, and we'll see if we can get the infinity booster. But maybe I'm just digging too deep. I don't really know. But let's do this first. I think a friendly pearl is probably a better idea because we've got more of them. I also want to set up an automatic enderman farm. It is possible. I can't exactly recall how one does that. I've seen the Yogscast do it, and if the Yogscast can do it, God knows anyone else can. No offense, Yogscast. We need a sag. We've got a sag mill. There we go. Just a simple one, but you know, it does its job. Not too quick, but that's all right. What's all this trash? There we go. Cool. And now we combine it in the crafting bench. Beautiful. And there's one in dust. Oh, and the Sphax pearl. Let's bang that into the pulverizer real quick. Alright, now we should be able to make the booster cards. Nice. Oh, it's only 17 meters. Okay. But the unlimited thing will definitely help. Hold on, maybe if you put multiple, does it double up or does it not stack? Oh, it does, but it really doesn't make much of a difference. But 18 meters, that's not bad. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. Alright, so next thing, we'll go on to probably the wireless setup one, which requires a connector and a wireless setup kit. So let's go back to that. Oh, look, we did need another receiver. Sweet. We need a network tool, which requires nether quartz rents. Alright, let's do all that. I actually don't like how it's, to be honest, I honestly don't like J synchronized, actually. I think that's fucking annoying. Ah. Okay, how do you make that again? It's calculation press. And then it's printed silicon redstone. And do we have... Oh, shit tons of silicon. Cool. So let's get some redstone. Lots of redstone. Awesome. Alright, well, we'll just head over to the little mini applied energistics shit over here. I kind of want to bring it over, but it's too late now. Fuck it. Do some inscribing. How's that? Well, one of the things happening in there is it... it's actually hard to play this game without sound, honestly. You wouldn't think so, but it actually is. You can get your upgrades here. I'm not going to bother with that, to be honest. I think we're probably going to be alright. Eventually, I'll probably move the... or maybe just make a new inscriber, but I will need to put one in the Equivalent Energistics tower. Maybe I'll put the next tower over. I don't want to put it in there. I don't know what I want to put in that yet, but... it doesn't actually have too much floor. Actually, it could be quite perfect in there. Because it doesn't have too much floor room. It's more like hallways. And that's kind of actually the layout that you need for... that might be it. Maybe we'll put the applied the crafting in there. But we'll write that another day. Busy at the moment doing wireless bullshit. Who would have thought? That's probably a good amount for now. We'll do some of the other stuff. We'll do some silicon. Which is probably slower. I would have thought it'd be quicker. So I think actually you probably need 4 of these individually. Or maybe not. Maybe you can manage it manually. Because I don't know if this needs to stay in the whole time and have 4 with each of the different presses. Or if it's smart enough to take the ones that I'm not, you don't currently need out each time. We'll have to do some trial and error about that later on. See what works and what doesn't. Alright, that's probably good enough for now. Let's start mixing them up. Make some beautiful logic press or whatever the fuck they're called. The calculation processes. Probably the most basic ones, but arguably the most important. We've got plenty of the engineering processes because I've got a reward for it. Callum got the gold ones, I got the diamond ones. And we already made the wireless receiver, so that's fucking awesome. Should be nice and easy to finish up now. That's not quite right. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's see the animation. How does it work? It just... does it suddenly... yeah, that's so cool. It presses them together. Okay, maybe the order doesn't matter. We'll make something different. Something like knockoff. No, it doesn't. Alright, cool. Interesting. And this is the last one. And we'll just keep this stuff handy in case I want to do some more of it later. Sweet. Hopefully Callum will be back soon. In next episode, we'll be drawing with... oh, I thought that was a mob. It's just a windmill. It's just a windmill. No worries. Alright. Let's just bung that in there. Okay. Make that. How do you make that? Equally just as complicated. Looks like we need yet another one of those. We're out of flux crystals. Let's get some more. I'm going to make a shit ton more. Let's make 32. Oh no, but it makes 2 each time. Yep, we'll make a stack. That's a good amount. Is that charge? Yeah, that's the charge kind. We need 32 of that, and then we need 32 of that. Perfect. This will be a bit of a pain in the ass. And so I will be right back. You know what? I'll fast forward it. Fuck yeah. Alright. I'm gonna leave it for this episode. Because Callum's here. And then we'll do some shit with him. A great asset. See you next time.